good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think you're better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon'
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. CEA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates. Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
It's now 4th down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out is the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger. But looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Tennessee.
Ward off the play fake. He finds Helm, right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Who gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. And they just hit one.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Lawrence with it on first. He finds Brown right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 30 on second down. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Got his man. Thomas has it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that's good for a gain of 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's got Thomas on a slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
He's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Second and 13. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look.
A 40-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Man! 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's good for 7 yards. And the Titans will have a first down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Ward. It's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he's down. Looks like they made the... We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on the final week of the regular season. First down throw here for Ward. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Liking and speed.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Ready? Ready, go.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Pollard on 1st and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now lead by 10. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Jaguars. set to go. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down throw, Lawrence.
Incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Jump running out of the gun. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt.
It's fourth down.
Collects this at the 35. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Now a toss, it's Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Ward setting up to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Lawrence throwing here. Completes another one to Thomas. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a counter give to Chubb. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
Hey, Lion!
Now it's Lawrence. Looking for him. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready, set.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this. There'll be more interceptions.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Finding Thomas near the sideline. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And the Titans rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts his return from the 23. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here's 2nd and 14. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's Cox. It's the rookie out of Stanford. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Ward. Escapes his grasp. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Hit some space around midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Ward's going to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hold the ready.
They've got first down from the 31.
Come on, come on. Go.
To the air with Ward. Finds the in route complete. Running in the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I know the combine. To test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go, set.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has it in close. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Ward off the play fake. Now get this complete to Lohner. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of a yard. brings up second and goal. At the
Again, Ward going to the air. And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans lead by 15 now.
Jaguars 6.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they... even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the grab and start this one off. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Saints in the NFC South. And it's Traylon Burks. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Falcons run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. And this is a touchdown. The Ravens hang on. They win it 28-21. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. The Eagles are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one so we can get set to begin our third quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Tennessee to the line, first and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And we'll be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First and 10 here. Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Holiday left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this race. To his right. He takes this down to the opposing 47. Stop is made. Oluwafemi Oladejo.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He finds Brown right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Back to the air, Lawrence. This throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not gonna lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Finds him over the middle. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
And out to Chubb to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. He gets this one to Strange. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the air, 3rd ball. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Red on red.
They go play action. Lawrence finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week, During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
All right, let's go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Rip, 23.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Jaguars, first down.
Here's Chubb. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Hey, run.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. Is that roar? What is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They give up. Massive hit. The ball is out. And it looks like the Jaguars got to it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Has a man, it's Brown. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Titans' 23-yard line.
From the 23. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jaguars can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown!
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Throwing again, here's Lawrence. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field? After you put 6 on the board.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This one misses the tight end, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. Lawrence with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 3. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. He got out of bounds after a small gain. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
And motion Brown right. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He finds Brown right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 5-yard gain.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. That's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tackled by Jarvis Brownlee. That's a gain of 3. It's
31, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
a 7-yard gain. And the Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, again to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
The 45-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Sebastian Joseph Day. A loss of 5 on the play.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. What a drive will indeed continue.
Yards on the play. That's good for another Jaguars.
Now Lawrence. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
They motion the tight end over.
the 23-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by 10. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, run!
Lawrence throwing here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. It's a pickup of 11. And the Titans will have a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Ready. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Right back to Pollard. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, a run with Pollard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll look to throw it. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And this one is over. The Titans get the first down, and that should finish off this victory for them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.